Voice Pipe Cafe they say the nobility often gather here to discuss affairs of state, as well as more private gossip. Go ahead and place your order. I won't need anything.
Good day, patron. I'm getting a shot of espresso to wait.
A nice place.
I'm glad you like it. I don't come here often, but the atmosphere is quite positive. Is there anything you'd like to talk about?
You seem quite young. Nevertheless, do you have any other work?
I'm afraid not. I just recently graduated. I know I lack the technical expertise of your previous assistant, but I studied many of your famous cases. I hope this makes up for my shortcomings.
You're fresh out of school. Why choose a job like this?
Well, I've always had a passion for criminal investigations. I studied your cases and became quite an admirer. You fight to reveal the truth and provide justice for the common folk.
What's your expected wage?
None required. I don't want money. In exchange, I hope you'll help me unravel a mystery.
I spent ages looking for you, and you're here! I couldn't believe it when they said you're back! Why, you're already recruiting an assistant! You want an assistant, but skip me! I'm heartbroken. I'm Grim. I was the photojournalist who trailed a few of your cases. Can't believe you left the place for 3 whole years! You probably don't even remember me. You caused quite a stir at that ceremony back then. That you did.
Why are you looking for me?
Never expected you to return. That's what everyone in the city said, but not me. I just can't figure out why you left in the first place. The greatest case of murder any detective could ever dream of working on is... and you hit the jackpot. The greatest case of your time simply fell into your lap. It should have been the zenith of your career. Your deeds were on everyone's lips, mine included. I thought you'd go down in history as a living legend, but you closed your detective's office and just strolled out of the city. What were you thinking?
Not everyone enjoys being the topic of the day. And please watch your manners when speaking to the detective.
You're that new assistant. And yet, you look eerily familiar. Oh well, miss, let me give you a piece of advice. Get another job. Otherwise, you'll also die in pretty horrible ways. Interested in knowing what happened to the last one? Went down with the airship, blown up, and burnt to ashes.
Do not make fun of the dead.
Oh?
She's right. You should leave.
Come on! You don't have to be so mean. Well, whatever. After all, I'm about to leave my mark upon history. I will write the greatest story ever. They won't be tabloid gossip or PR material for the UMI. I'll be writing a piece of real news. Just you wait, detective. I'll show you.
This is ridiculously childish. He should apologize for what he said.
Ignore him. Let's carry on our conversation. You're offering to work pro bono in exchange for me solving your mystery. What exactly do I need to know?
Actually, I came here hoping that you would investigate a case for me, but I don't have the money. I'm afraid I can't afford the commission. I thought that by serving as your assistant, I might offset your commission with my wages. All I ask is that you assist in unraveling a most mysterious case.
What kind of case?
I've chosen to call this case The Mystery of the Stolen Silver. There was a rich man with a hoard of silver coins in his home. He was afraid of covetous neighbors, so he locked his wealth away in a strong safe, and only one key could open it. Then one day, his business ventures ran afoul, and he went to extract his savings. But when he opened the safe, only shavings remained. He questioned his servants, suspecting that someone had taken his key, but they claimed that as he always kept the key by his pillow, no one dared to touch it. He reported the crime, and the police questioned every neighbor. No one had touched the key, nor had the silver coins changed hands. Everyone was at a loss, and so the case reached an impasse. So who stole the silver? And how did they remove the hoard from the locked and sturdy safe? This is the entirety of my mystery. I have bothered you long enough. Perhaps we should call this a day so that you have enough time to think this through. I shall visit you again at the detective's office tomorrow afternoon. You can share your thoughts with me then.
Sure. I'll think about this mystery of yours.
Wonderful. Despite the unexpected encounter, chatting with you turned out to be rather delightful. See you tomorrow. I look forward to hearing your thoughts, Master Detective.
Mystery of the Stolen Silver. A rather interesting name for a riddle. I can give it some proper thought once I'm back at the office.
Go away!
Mind your own business. Oh, back so soon. Thought you'd be staying there for a bit.
Master, that brat! He moved your stuff, so I whipped him raw and sent him packing.
Nicely done.
Oh, and one more thing, I cleared out the stuff from the kitchen. You have quite a few salty jars. Oh, and there's tea. I figured out how to boil water and made you some delicious tea. Have a taste, Master.
It's salty.
Huh?
You must have mixed up the salt and sugar.
That's impossible. Master, you're not going to chase me away, are you?
My sister, who also happened to be my previous partner. Well, let's just say it's a most invigorating tradition, I must say. And it... You can stay. The office has just opened for business.
Really? Oh, wonderful. I'll definitely double my efforts. You'll be getting all the salty tea you need, Master.
Let's put the salty tea on hold. And this decision doesn't make you my assistant.
It's all right. As long as I'm allowed to stay by your side, you've made Alf really happy. Number 49 of Miss. Alf at your service. I can cook, clean, fight, and more. Look for me if you ever have questions about Silverilia. I am fairly familiar with them, one might say.
Let's cut to...
Silvernia's future hinges on many controlled variables. Perhaps you are one of them, Detective. I can sense that a certain distance between us has been bridged. Is this the staff you have recruited? They seem rather relaxed.
Were you looking for me, Ma?
I'll give my utmost to this joint operation, but I must insist on procedural compliance and proper record keeping. They're essential, Detective.
Dead men don't talk. I beg to differ. I can secure testimonies even from the deceased, which is why you're here, is it not?
I will show no mercy.
Now's the time to figure out Ashley's mystery. I should head upstairs. Give my mind a change of environment. There are 3 starting points. Let's connect these to the mystery and try to work it out. That's right. This is an obvious possibility. Perhaps the silver coins weren't solid, but liquid that could flow out through the cracks. I have a hypothesis. Perhaps he was lying. This is also a solution. Perhaps a copy of the key was made before it was placed beside the rich man's pillow. The criminal used the copy to open the safe. The question is rather fuzzy on the details. A clear-cut answer eludes me. Strange. Could the mystery be hinting at something else? I'll discuss these hypotheses with Ashley tomorrow, and think about it once I acquire more info. I have some time on my hands.
that all you've got? Is that all you've got? The time for games has ended. Is that all you've got? Will no longer required. Is that all you've got? Is that all you've got?
By the way, I was once commended just for returning lost property. Final warning!
Here comes the fire!
Greetings.
Timing is everything.
I bid thee farewell. A precise practice of lethality.
Step back!
Little down. Here comes the fire!
Excellent.
Sylvania's future hinges on many controlled variables. Perhaps you are one of them, Detective. Sylvania's future hinges on many controlled variables. Perhaps you are one of them, Detective. Sylvan. Make haste. I have 6 meetings to attend today.
that all you've got? Is that all you've got? Is that all you've got? Is that all you've got?
Trifling obstacle.
Is that all you've got?
A trifling obstacle. Trifling obstacle.
Timing is everything.
Surprise evaluation.
Ow! That hurts! Ow! That hurts!
Ready, everyone? Trifling obstacle.
Trifling obstacle.
Is that all you've got? Is that all you've got? Is that all you've got? Incoming.
I'll take care of this.
The time for games has ended. Risk averted. Is that all you've got? Is that all you've got? Is that all you've got?
A trifling obstacle.
that all you've got?
Averted.
Do behave yourself.
Precise practice of lethality.
Not under my watch!
Here comes the fire!
Greetings.
Is that all you've got?
So, it was hidden here. A small gratuity for a job well done. I've heard that the local criminals are suspected of stealing technical assets from UMI. Perhaps a reckoning is in order. Maybe now is the time. gratuity for a job well done.
No idea who hid it here.
Surprise evaluation. I bid thee farewell.
Speed up! Got you. Nevermore!
Burn it all down!
Greetings. You're no longer required. A precise practice of lethality.
Timing is everything.
Here comes the fire!
I bid thee farewell.
I'll take care of this.
Not under my watch! You'll reap what you sow!
Surprise evaluation. The time for games has ended.
Timing is everything.
Greetings.
I'll take care of this.
Surprise evaluation.
Timing is everything.
Burn it all down. Fueled up and fired up. How did Alf do on a scale of 1 to 10? There's got to be something to go on in this missing persons case. Where could she have gone? What do we do?
Did I just hear missing persons case? What are those children talking? I'll take care of this.
Still no longer required. I bid them farewell. A precise practice of lethality.
Best take a short rest. Ashley should be here presently in any case. Hmm. 10 minutes have passed and Ashley has yet to arrive.
Oh, apologies, Master Detective. I'm sorry for being late.
Did you run into trouble? You can tell me about...
It's nothing to worry about, honestly. Let's talk about the matter we mentioned yesterday. Have you figured out any answers to the riddle?
My answer is...
Detective! Remember that journalist who kept stalking you? The one called Grimm?
We saw him yesterday.
Why?
He's dead!
What exactly happened?
Someone contacted us half an hour ago, told us they saw something horrifying. We rushed to the scene and saw Grimm's corpse in the alley.
He talked to us just yesterday at noon.
It's too much of a coincidence.
It's more than you think. The way he died was just like the corpses from the Nameless Ashes case.
Wait, The Nameless Ashes case.
I must examine the scene right away. If it is as Chief Inspector Lauren described, you'll know when you see it.
Detective, remember our agreement. You need to act in a team of two.
I formally employ Ashley as my assistant. Let's go. No time to waste. I should head to the scene first.
Grimm mentioned he was working on a substantial report, and now this. Might he have offended someone?
Exposing the affairs of those in power. The boy certainly had no shortage of ventures. Speaking of which, Grimm was very interested in you. Only recently did I realize that...
Make haste. I have 6 meetings.
Any chance of a copycat criminal?
No chance. We have never disclosed anything about the Nameless Ashes case to the public.
Master Detective, I think someone nearby is taking notes of the scene.
From the beginning, tell me what you saw.
I saw him go up in flames. Tis true, I swear. I would come to the alley nearby and water the flowers every sunset before dark. And I saw this blonde, purple-eyed journalist screaming in the alley. The lad was covered entirely in flames. Good heavens, it was dreadful. I turned and ran, reported it at once. The rest you already know.
A witness saw Grimm as the flames engulfed him, but this alone proves nothing. I should examine the scene in person.
A living person set aflame. Sensational enough, I dare say. No wonder it's drawn such a crowd. Ready to investigate, Detective?
Let's not delay, we shall begin. Tracks and traces cover the scene. A strange Grimm was wearing this iconic wide-brimmed hat, a burnt camera. The very model Grimm wore about his neck. A body carbonized by high temperatures. It is completely destroyed. Unlike the corpses in the Nameless Ashes case, this body bears no special mark. The prints look fresh. The shoe type can't be distinguished, but it's clear there are two different more than one person entered this alley. Curious traces here. Perhaps a revealer light will color reaction as expected. Residue from a reactor. Someone activated a reactor here, then took it with them upon leaving. A few empty bottles. Likely left behind by street punksters. This area is beyond the reach of the law and frequented by gangs and street punk.
Detective, how goes the investigation? Detective, have you found anything?
The victim, reduced to a charred corpse. This may well be the key we need to solve this case.
Why would a charred corpse be the key to this case?
When a body is severely damaged, beyond causing death, it might also be the perpetrator's intent to make the body unidentifiable.
Unidentifiable?
Watch it!
Huh?
Detective!
What's going on?
He's quick on his feet, but we can still follow him. The footprints end here. He must have climbed up. This is their hideout. He's likely trying to blend into the crowd.
Don't get any closer!
I've warned you. Distraction. It's over.
Let me go!
What were you doing at the crime scene?
I was just taking a look-see.
A look-see? So why run away when you...
So what if I legged it? Ah! I had a bit of a scrap with a woman, and now the coppers are all over me.
What did you say?
Oh, curses. Must have been some uppity heiress.
Tell me everything you know.
It was just getting dark, right? I heard someone chatting down the alley, see? Right on our turf, mind ya. So I thought I'd have a look. And bam! This posh bird comes flying right in my face. And then suddenly she laid into me.
What did that woman look like?
I couldn't see her properly in the dark. Yeah, but she was dressed to the nines. Loaded, no doubt. Ah!
Are you in any way connected to the charred corpse?
Charred corpse? No, I was only scrapping with some lass. So don't go pinning this on me, because you're not...
And what proof have you that this woman is not merely a fabrication spun to shield yourself?
Proof? Sure. I got bloody proof. That vicious toff lost her shoe halfway through the fight. I tossed it to the side. Go find it yourself. Yeah, we common folk get battered and no one bats an eye. Them nobles drop a hair, the whole city panics. Those bloody coppers, just lapdogs for the toffs, that's what.
Throw him in the nick.
I'll look for the high-heeled shoe he mentioned. A luxury item of genuine leather. An unidentifiable substance clings to the leather. Similar to that found on the chart. A woman's high heel in a less common size.
There actually is a high-heeled shoe. He wasn't lying. Maybe a rich lady really did enter that alley.
I fear this is all becoming rather overwhelming.
Let's sort out the evidence we've gathered so far. The deceased has been thoroughly burned and the body carbonized at high temperatures. The nature of death resembles the nameless ashes case. Grimm's ever-present hat and camera were found at the scene. Given that the witness claims to have seen him screaming in the flames, it would take a high-powered reactor to produce such intense heat in so short a time. The silverium residue on the street punkster maintains that he encountered a well-dressed woman in the alley. The high-heeled shoe corroborates the punkster's account, confirming a noblewoman was present. Yet the residue upon the shoe warrants closer examination. There is a strange substance on the high-heeled shoe. Our current evidence points towards that mysterious woman killing Grimm with a high-temperature reactor. She tussled with the street punkster in her frantic escape, leaving behind a high-heeled shoe.
Like something out of a fairy tale. A mysterious woman losing a shoe while fleeing. Sounds like a real possibility. I heard that Grimm enjoys writing scandalous articles exposing the aristocrats.
There is a strange substance on the high-heeled shoe. I've seen this substance on the corpse, but I cannot figure out what it is. I'll return to the scene and re-examine the corpse.
Your call.
I should return to the crime scene and re-examine Grimm's corpse.
The body has disappeared!
I had it taken away. The body has been transferred back to the constabulary, and I will be overseeing this case from now on. This incident has attracted too much unwanted attention and is severely affecting our duties.
But we are no mere bystanders. The Chief Inspector himself invited us to a...
Chief Inspector Lauren.
This is Rex. He's the superintendent sent by the Navy, specifically assigned to oversee the constabulary. I didn't expect him to come here in person. Recently, the higher-ups are extremely strict about the discipline of the constabulary. We should probably let this slide for now. These two civilians just happened to be passing by the place. So I took the opportunity to ask them about the area. And I never expected the superintendent to place such importance on the case. That's a good thing. Why don't we head back and go over the...
I need you to give me a work report.
Of course. You shall have it at the first opportunity.
This complicates matters. The body has been removed and now the Navy is involved. It seems Chief Inspector Lauren wishes us to stand aside for the moment. Should we return to the office and reconsider our next steps?
Remaining here will get us nowhere. Let us head back.
What is your next move, Master Detective?
The victim has been reduced to a charred corpse, clearly an attempt to conceal something. We must examine the body more closely.
But the superintendent has taken it into evidence, leaving us at an impasse. Why don't we follow Chief Inspector Lauren's advice and just wait for a while? Maybe he'll do something about it. Oh, I just remembered. While we wait, perhaps we can go over the mystery of the stolen silver. The silver coins disappeared from the rich man's safe. Neither the servant nor the neighbors confessed. The constables failed to find out how the theft was carried out. Have you made any progress regarding this mystery?
I do have some proposed solutions for this mystery of yours. Perhaps there is more to this story. It's possible the rich man never hid his silver coins in the safe. He wanted to frame his servants for the theft.
So there are no silver coins from the start. It was a setup to frame someone else. But there is no bad blood between the rich man and the servants. He has no motivation to do such a thing.
For example, you said there is only one key, but duplicating a key is not particularly complex.
So someone made a copy of the key. But you still need to acquire the original to create a duplicate key. The rich man fiercely protected the key. No one could get their hands on it.
Perhaps the safe never contained ancient coins, but liquid silver kept in siphons that could flow out from the fine crevices and openings.
Silverium flowing out from the crevices and openings. A bold proposal. But if the rich man stored his silver coins inside the safe, he should know that it would keep the coins secure instead of leaking them. These answers focus on certain possibilities. None of them could explain how the silver was stolen. Do you have other ideas, Master Detective?
Apologies,
Have I not been clear enough with my mystery? I can go over...
I'm heading to the constabulary.
Huh? Why?
Grimm's case is an unusual murder using extremely high temperatures. A characteristic shared by the Nameless Ashes case I cannot afford to ignore. I must meet with the superintendent and impress upon him the gravity of this case and secure my involvement once more. And should he oppose me, I shall see to it that he changes his mind.
Is that so? I understand. I shall accompany you, given your resolve to pursue the truth.
The body must be further examined. I must go to the constabulary and have a word with that superintendent.
The River Constabulary is located south of the city. From what I remember, it used to be a large navy building. When the navy moved to the eastern estuary, the building was transferred to the constabulary.
The constabulary itself is a new system led by the navy, approved by the royal families, and paid for by corporate investments.
I do wonder how the chief inspector will fare now that the navy is applying pressure. Especially given that the police force was already unstable to begin with.
Haste. I have 6 meetings to attend today.
We've arrived at the River Constabulary.
I can only imagine what the situation inside must be like if the Navy superintendent has taken charge. Ah, it's Chief Inspector Lauren.
Let's go ask him. How did it fare, Chief Inspector?
It fared poorly. The Navy thinks we're bumbling and intends to interfere. They're steamrolling us, especially in the matter where I sought out your assistance. They regard it as a transgression.
Our current case shares similarities with the Nameless Ashes case. There's a piece of evidence that I'm interested in. No matter what happens, I need to...
I understand, but...
You again? The civilians passing by the place. Chief Inspector Lauren, as a member of the constabulary, please look to the propriety of your decorum.
A simple misunderstanding, Superintendent Rex. I was just venting to a friend, given the recent pressure on the force. Anyway, head off. We'll grab a pint or two afterwards. Always picking up at the small stuff, while the real issues get swept under the rug. We have a leaky second-floor window on the east side, and people sneaking into the evidence room. Nobody cares about that.
A leaky window? Take it up with logistics. You know full well I'm in charge of the patrols.
At once. You're doing a stellar job. Yes, indeed.
Thank you.
Chief Inspector Lauren is right. There is an open window. Master Detective, are you really doing this?
Yes. And I'll need you to stay outside and watch my...
Understood. I've got you covered.
the Navy only sent help because the crime rate's still through the roof. Help? They're just making it worse.
They say the Slayer of Nobles is on the move again. Best we stay well clear of nobles.
Safe.
The chief assigned me the werewolf from the ceremony. Ah, what am I supposed to do now?
What's the worry?
It's here. This is the right evidence cabinet. Locked. Aha. The core's turning. The body's badly charred and in fragments. I can't take it all with me. That left arm. There appears to be something there. Best bring it back for a closer look. Now I must leave with the evidence. A notebook for a K9 trainer. A constable's notebook with a composite drawing of a suspect. Hold on. Have you heard? An old and long obsolete coffee machine. Almost all of its paint has peeled off the exterior casing. Good. The exit is not too far away. Bother, the main entrance is blocked. I must find another way.
Over here. The superintendent was just at the front entrance on his rounds, so I circled around to wait for you.
Nicely done. You made the right call.
Did you find the evidence?
Take these, quickly.
I'm sure you understand it's our duty to arrest trespassers.
We don't have to be enemies.
I'm afraid we're long past that. You broke the rules. Chalky!
You're only a cocktail shaker.
On my command, Chalky. Radar attack!
It's all in vain. It's all in vain. Easy. It's all in vain. It's all in vain. It's all in vain.
At your service, patron.
On my command, Chalky. A waste of strength.
Reset the board.
vain. It's all in vain.
Radar attack!
Down on your knees. It's all in vain. It's all in vain. It's all in vain. Easy. Out of my way.
Here comes the fire!
Timing is everything. Multiple charges. Nevermore. Let's leave it at that. You're strong, but your heavy weapon is holding you back. A nimbler combat style would suit you more.
Again! Sir! The werewolf who attacked the float has escaped!
What?
The stabilizer failed to work. It went berserk. We couldn't keep it down.
Lead the way!
Are you all right? I'm sorry. I'm no good in a fight. At least the superintendent has gone. Do you think he might come after you?
Suppose he does. I'll manage. Where's the evidence?
I'm sorry.
What happened?
I was in such a rush to escape that I didn't notice the puddle. I slipped. The remains broke apart and fell into the water along with the photographs. They're ruined, and it's all my fault. This whole venture wasted. We'll have to think of another way.
No matter. I'll have to call in some help. While there's little to work with, she is skilled enough that she should be able to glean something new.
What? Oh, I mean, that's wonderful. So does that mean we should go to her right away?
Of course, let's not waste time. We should set off immediately. The woman who posed as an applicant. What's she doing here?
Fancy meeting you here, Detective. You two seem to have undergone quite an adventure.
And why are you here, of all places?
It pleased me to see you fight the Navy man, and your form in combat was most admirable. But alas, I'm a lady who keeps her word. I broke a few fur balls out at the celebration as a distraction. Quite the trick, if I do say so myself.
You're helping me. Why?
Because you're most pleasing to the eye. And upholding contractual terms is a rule in our profession.
Contractual terms? Whose deal are you trying to...
Well, a client's info is supposed to be confidential. If we could get information by simply asking questions, why would we need detectives? Or detective assistants?
I don't understand what you're trying to say.
Detective, if it's answers you seek, why not see if your clever little assistant can help you uncover my client's identity? And if by then you fancy teaming up with me, well, do drop by, won't you?
How odd. Master Detective, we should pick up the pace and get the remains examined.
If memory serves, the clinic is at the intersection not too far away.
Dayfair Way is along that direction. People call it the Forgotten District.
I suppose physicians find no fault with that. The place will be away from noise and clamor. This is it. The corner clinic. My old friend ran...
We're to examine the remains at a clinic. I thought they were for those needing...
She is a physician. Anatomy is her specialty. She knows how to make the dead...
Will she help?
We've known each other since we were children, and our friendship runs deep. She never fails to help me whenever I ask. And let's ask her to change your bandages while we're at it.
Oh dear. That's very kind of you, Master Detective, but I can take care of this minor inconvenience on my own. I tend to become quite anxious at clinics. Just the thought of visiting a physician. I'm afraid I must take my leave. Good luck with your friend. I shall await you at the office.
She doesn't like visiting doctors. The place seems well cleaned and smells of disinfectant.
Don't touch anything. You better find yourself a seat.
Sorry? I can't hear you clearly.
Sit.
Ship?
I said don't touch my things and find yourself a seat. 3 long years. You finally found your way back.
I have a rather unique sample here from a case I'm working on. Given your experience with autopsies,
Incredible way to greet someone after disappearing for 3 years. Didn't expect the first line to be, I'm working on a case. I'm actually curious now. Do you still remember my name?
I got money to pay you with, Doc Ferreira.
I'm not in the mood for humor. Your first line should be, it's been quite a while, Firtho.
This case is important. I need your help to examine these...
Not a chance. Who do you take me for? You vanished for 3 years without so much as a word, and now you return with a corpse in tow expecting me to examine it. You didn't even bother with a proper greeting.
How about we skip the formalities and begin examining the evidence instead? It seems she won't agree to help unless I ask about her well-being. Oh well. How are you faring these days?
Someone stole my cargo.
What?
A mob of gangsters stole my cargo. Bring me back my cargo, and I'll consider doing that autopsy.
Certainly, I'll go look for it.
The gangsters usually loiter around the Dayfair Way intersection.
Intersection. Got it.
City gangs grew in size these past years. Be careful. Don't let them bring you to my place in a body bag.
Don't worry. I can still handle a few hooligans. According to Firtho, traces of gang activities can be found at the intersection.
What's she doing?
Someone has made off with the doctor's cargo.
The corn...
Now that's odd. Got you. It's all in vain. It's all in vain.
Evaluation.
Distraction. It's all in vain. Reset the board.
Greetings.
It's all in vain.
Step back!
What's your big...
Dr. Firtho is...
Firtho?
Their reactions are rather unexpected. There's another one over there.
Why are you looking at me?
A doctor's car.
Doctor? No!
Firtho seems to have garnered quite a reputation. I'll follow this one to locate the gang's den.
What the hell do you want?
Cargo from the corner clinic.
Wait, that bird-beak coroner hired you.
Maybe, and so what?
Keep steady, lads. We have the numbers. Pile on the...
It's all in vain.
Nevermore!
It's all in vain. So we're settling this physically. Should have cut the chatter and gone straight to the...
We surrender. The cargo's yours.
Got a question for you. You stole Firtho's cargo, yet you're so afraid of her.
Firtho the doctor. She visits this place every night and nabs one of us for her experiments. Everyone who came back was a screaming wreck. Their nightmares wouldn't end. We run things round here, and we've a name to uphold. So we made off with her. Now we know we stepped on the wrong toes. We'll never touch her property again.
Experiments. Regardless, I have the cargo. Time to ask Firtho to help me examine the remains.
Speed up!
Back so soon. Now that's sufficient. I'm downstairs. Meet me there.
I have the things you want.
Excellent. Haven't lost your touch.
So, can we start All right, let me start over. Firtho, for old time's sake, do me a
Wasn't so hard now, was it? Come, I've already examined the remains.
Already?
Little to go on with remains this battered and charred. All we have is a piece of the arm and a few soaked photographs. Identifying the victim is virtually impossible with this.
Can you identify the victim's sex?
Judging from the pelvic features in the photos, the victim is male.
How old is he?
The pubic symphysis suggests he's likely over 30.
I noticed some foreign matter in the arm.
Surgical pins, metal. The victim likely had surgery after fracturing his arm at some... I found something that might interest you. The cause of death.
We found clear signs of arson at the scene. Are you suggesting that wasn't the cause of death?
The victim's limbs lay straight in the photographs, rather than bent in a defensive posture. This means that the deceased had no signs of life when the fire started.
You're telling me that he was already dead before he was burned?
Correct. In summary, the deceased is a male over 30. The cause of death remains unknown, though it was certainly not by burning.
An adult male. Grimm's male, but younger. And then there's the fractured left arm. And it wasn't the fire that killed him.
Don't worry, my conclusion should be watertight. Unless the Royal Academy and the centuries of knowledge it accrued have all been mistaken.
I have faith in your judgment. The rest is detective work.
Oh, and I also found a viscous substance on the remains, containing no human tissue.
A viscous substance with no human tissue? I found something similar at the crime scene. Can we figure out its purpose or use?
It must be identified on a proper laboratory table. Alas, this humble clinic of mine is not furnished for this task.
Well, my office is, and it's already unpacked and prepared. I should head back and start the...
Hold on. Take...
What is this?
It's from the cargo you retrieved. A special type of stabilizer. It soothes the mind and suppresses recurring nightmares. I specifically formulated this for you, you know.
I never mentioned my nightmares.
I'm a doctor. I can tell much simply by looking at a patient. For example, the pallor of your face.
Much appreciated, then. By the way, the gangsters told me that you were experimenting on them. What exactly is going on?
Experiments on living subjects. I don't have time for running those. Many of them were ridden with skin rashes, infected by a highly contagious strain of varicella. Recently, I've been working with the Academy to develop a new kind of serum. It uses weakened pathogens to help the body adapt and advance. And unfortunately, the only route of administration is via subcutaneous injection. Hence, the good news is that the recent batch proved its worth with an 80% success rate. The spread of the disease has been contained.
Is that so? They do not understand the treatment methods you employ. Such actions may cause them to fear you.
Why fear me? I'm the one helping them avoid the infectious rash. But you just reminded me how convenient it is to reach them. I have several new medicines, and I do intend to invite them over for a...
And they happen to be a most agreeable lot. You will succeed. Let's cut to the chase before you're silenced for good. The results of the autopsy contradict the witness's testimony. If the witness did not lie, then there is only one possibility. Back to the lab table, then.
Master Detective, I finally found you! I tried visiting Chief Inspector Lauren, but he wasn't at the constabulary. So I went to the detective's office to look for you, but you weren't there either.
Looking for me? Tell me, what's happening?
There's someone I know. His name is Grimm. He's a journalist around my age. Brown cap, straw-colored hair. Sure, a person in the know told me there's been another murder in the city. The victim happens to be... Grimm. Master Detective, you seem to know something about this case. Can you tell me if he really died?
Well...
I understand. Don't you worry. Street urchins like us, we've long since learned to accept fate's cruel. Master Detective, there's something
to stipulate the...
Master Detective!
Grimm's on a criminal case. Now that's an unexpected finding, but this also proves my approach to be correct. I just need one more piece of the puzzle. Speed up! Speed up!
I've got more to tell. I didn't expect him to launch a sudden brutish strike from the left,
Whoa!
but the detective predicted that and parried it.
That's awesome!
With a light twist, the detective shifted Rex's weight, immediately following up with a series of swift strikes.
And yet, you merely stood by and watched. Is that not a little...
Really? Well, I think I was helping plenty by not getting in the way.
You all seem to be enjoying your discussion.
You're back, Master! Everyone's here!
Our esteemed superintendent has his hands full combing the city for werewolves.
Master Detective, what of the autopsy? Did it go well?
Hold on, there's still one more step. Time to use the newly cleaned laboratory table. Grey, no obvious odor, and rather thick. This contains mud, water, and one key substance. Let's try a test by color.
These colors, what do they indicate?
This is a set of detection equipment built by my sister, my former partner. It contains the color reactions of various common... In short, it lets you compare the color reactions against reference bottles during preliminary screening. With experience, you can quickly narrow the possibilities without a full analysis for...
Impressive device. So, have you managed to identify the substance?
A thickening agent. If mixed with mud and... I see. A fireproofing agent. It can absorb heat and prevent fires from spreading.
Fireproof? What does it mean? Whoa! Don't touch that, Master! You'll get burned!
I'm not burned. The evaporating water carries away the heat, shielding the skin beneath.
This substance works like magic. Does that mean?
The truth behind the incident is slowly revealing itself. The autopsy revealed the body was burned post-mortem, fully contradicting the witness who claimed to have seen Grimm on fire, screaming. Grimm is roughly Pixie's age, yet the autopsy identified the victim as an adult. The burned body was likely not Grimm's. A fireproofing agent was found at the scene. It must have been used to make sure Grimm didn't actually burn to death. Based on the evidence, I believe I have a general idea of what actually happened. That alleyway is where the incident occurred. Late afternoon. Dusk. Grim and a lady arrived here at an appointed time. The two concocted a plan. A plan to fake someone's death.
A fake death? Are you saying that Grim didn't die? But we have a witness who saw it happen.
Exactly. How could the death be faked?
The fireproofing agent can insulate the user against heat. Rubbing it on the body protects it from burns. Alcohol is the most easily acquired flammable material. Using a flame-type reactor will leave some silverium residue. Grim places his camera and hat down by the side and then applies the fireproofing agent to his entire body. His companion prepares the fuel and ignition device.
Whoa! Is he gonna get burnt?
No. Before that happened, they must... Since Grim faked his death, they would need another body to burn in his place. But this was probably not the time the body was laid. We lack concrete evidence that Grim has died. The footprints at the scene were rather unclear. Someone probably tried to clean it in a hurry. Traces of reactor use and fireproofing agent remain, indicating they didn't fully clean the scene. The witness who saw Grim in flames is a nearby resident. According to his testimony, he would water the flowers every afternoon at that time. They timed it precisely, igniting the fire just as the witness saw Grim on fire and fled in terror.
But if Grim wasn't harmed by the flames, then whose body was it?
We found a carbonized body at the scene. Forensics revealed him to be a male, at least
30 years of age. That lad's nowhere near that old.
Besides, the body was burned post-mortem, charred enough to conceal the victim's true identity. Therefore, the corpse is merely a substitute they prepared in place of Grim.
So, without that autopsy, we'd have been forever in the dark.
Then something unexpected happened. The alleys in High Piers see little traffic, but you can never predict when a street kid might wander into one. This discomfort came on quickly. Thankfully, I have Furtho stabilizers. A street punkster heard something. He entered the alleyway to see what happened.
But anyone walking in would see something they weren't supposed to.
That's correct. They had already set up a perfect witness to see Grim covered in flames. If this unwanted witness saw Grim moving around after his supposed death, everything they did would be a waste of time. To protect Grim from being discovered, his companion immediately took him by the hand and fled the scene. But the entrance was some distance away and the risk of being seen remained. She hid Grim in a nearby dustbin or crate, but it would take time. And there was still a risk of being recognized. She had to act. Grim's companion didn't hesitate and charged at the street punk, using herself to block his view and giving Grim a chance to slip away from the other side.
And since no one saw Grim after that, everyone assumed he burned to death.
Nobody found out about the fake death, but the companion paid the price. During the scuffle, she lost a shoe. And that's likely what transpired. Any questions?
Incredible. You described it as if you'd seen it happen yourself. Your fame is well earned, Detective.
Can't believe Grim faked his death right under our noses. Faking your own death isn't without danger. But I still can't figure out why he would do it.
To make the headlines and burn himself into everyone's memory. But there are easier ways to get famous. He must have a stronger motive for faking his own death. To create a baffling case and test the constabulary's investigative skills. Yet Grimm had no obvious conflict with the police. He must have a stronger motive for faking his own death. We do not have enough evidence to determine his true motive yet, but one thing is certain. A fake death. For what purpose?
Fraud?
No, it aims to convince others of your death.
Indeed. Faking one's death becomes an option only when death becomes a necessity. Grimm did mention he was investigating a big story. Pixie claimed it was a case, not just a story. Perhaps Grimm had become a thorn in someone's side. Someone with considerable power. Why else would he go to such lengths to fake his own death? He could have simply hidden away or taken a trip.
Are you saying that he's being hunted? Then whose body is it? If it wasn't Grimm, we still have a murder on our hands. Someone got burned to cinders. Did Grimm kill a man and use the victim's body, all to fake his own death so that he could escape?
Grimm wrote plenty of articles about the nobility, so the deceased must be a noble. Wait, that doesn't add up. There's not enough evidence to determine his identity. All we know is that he was a man in his 30s with a previously fractured left arm, and we still don't know who killed him.
What about that noblewoman then? Who is she? If she's an accomplice to Grimm's fake death, she definitely knows something.
Unfortunately, we know very little about this lady as well. Our only clue is the high-heeled shoe she dropped, which lets us estimate her height. A person's height is about 7 times the length of their feet, based on the size. She is slightly shorter than 5 foot.
A needle in the haystack, as it were. Besides, not everyone's height matches that calculation. Do we really have to scour the entire city, trying this shoe on every woman, just like in that fairy tale?
Not yet. We have one more clue. Furthow's autopsy report has already given us all the help it can. I'd better focus on something else. Pixie told me that Grimm hid his key evidence in the safest place.
The safest place? But that could be anywhere. How will we even know where to start?
Let's think about where he's been. The home of the hunted affords little security, but the home of his supposed enemy? That is another question.
You mean the detective's office?
Grimm snuck into the office yesterday, but you caught him and drove him out, Alf.
Right! I defended the detective's office.
He was poking around the kitchen area. Let's take a look. I can see that someone has searched the cabinets. I thought it was Alf, but perhaps it was someone else. Empty storage boxes. Not here. Beneath the hot fluorescent tube, a cabinet with a musty smell. This isn't it. With Grimm's personality in mind, where would he hide it? The most dangerous Found it.
Grimm's notebook.
What's this? Isn't it from the Nameless Ashes case?
We have a name now. Let's cut to the chase before you're...
Every fight in this world.
Time to stipulate the daily plan.
Surrender at once, or prepare to meet your end! In the name of the Queen! Go, Aglaya! Bow before my might!
Let's cut to the...
in vain.
Nevermore!
It's all in vain. Distraction. It's all in vain.
Here comes a fire! Fueled up and fired up! Ow! That
Surprise
hurts!
evaluation. A precise practice of lethality.
It's over! Reset the board.
Greetings.
Burn it all down!
Let's cut to the chase before you're silenced for good. Let's cut to the chase before you're silenced for good. The Sylvania Observer, the weekly review, mentions many new romantic novels, none of which interest me. Aha! Young Voices. The headline reads, Scientific Miracle. Royal Scholar unveils method of creating vampire. The Royal Academy has discovered that not only may vampires have existed throughout history, vampire rumors were widespread during the reign of Queen Mary. It's true. If a scholar has uncovered evidence of their origins, then that's clear proof of the bloodsuckers' activity here in creatures of legend here in the present day. Vanilla. A chocolatey aroma. I'd wager Alf's cooked up an... Making chocolatey treats, are we?
Alf's baking a chocolate cake. And Alf's even adding in
I can't smell burning. There's no sign of a fire. I must say, it seems your cake's a success, Al.
Huh? But But this cake isn't for you, Master. It's
Further? Oh.
It's because Alf needs to apologize to her for some...
You used a scalpel she left here for that? For cutting up a roast chicken?
Alf, sorry. Alf didn't mean to.
Don't tell me that the chicken we had 2 days ago was...
Oh, Alf's so sorry. It was only used once before Alf realized perhaps it's not meant for cooking. Oh, probably...
Enough, I don't want to think about it. But you need to return it. I know Firtho all too well. She won't be best pleased when she finds out. A cake might not be enough to placate her, so I'd better go with you.
You will? Oh, wonderful! Alf and Mercer can deliver the cake together.
Something's amiss, though. It's not like Firtho to just leave a scalpel behind. I could imagine Alf losing something, but not Firtho. And also, she'd soon notice she's missing one. Maybe some troublesome patience on her mind, making her careless.
Master, you're mumbling to yourself again. Lovely cake. As sweet and fluffy as can be.
Firtho is likely at the corner clip. Let's cut to the chase before you're silenced for good. To it. Speed up! Distraction.
Surprise evaluation.
I bid thee farewell. Incoming.
Not under my watch! Nevermore!
It's all in vain. It's all in vain.
Burn it all down.
Timing is everything. I've warned you. Reset the board.
Greetings.
Here comes the fire.
I'll take care of this.
It's all in vain. It's all in vain. It's all in vain. It's all in vain.
Surprise evaluation.
Here comes the fire!
Let's cut to the chase before you're silenced for good. An individual has limited strength. Society is a system of chaos. Seemingly unrelated fragments may be linked together by logic, but also by illusions or conspiracies. An individual has limited strength. Society is a system of chaos. Seemingly unrelated fragments may be linked together by logic, but also by illusions or conspiracies. An individual has limited strength. Society is a system of chaos. Seemingly unrelated fragments may be linked together by logic, but also by illusions or conspiracies. Let's cut to the chase before you're silenced for good. Let's cut to the chase before you're silenced for good.
Explosion? Oh, no bombs here, no. Only flour. Oh, and
Sylvernia's future hinges on many controlled variables. Perhaps you are one of them, Detective.
Forces of the...
I saw myself in those creatures, existing in a shade between life and unlife. My calling rests neither in the academy nor in a corporation. My dream lies in the research of unknown organisms.
People say kaboom.
Life has not been kind to me. Death, on the other hand.
I saw
Sylvernia's future.
People say kabooms bring back... Explosion? Oh, no bombs here, no. Only flour. Oh, and Alf's flamethrower.
Let's cut to the chase before you're silenced for good.
explosion? Oh, no bombs here, nope. Only flour.
There's more to me than meets the eye. In fact, I've been trained to handle patient disputes too.
Let's go. We have field work to do.
Is this the staff you have recruited? They seem rather reliable. Sylvania's future hinges on many controlled variables. Perhaps you are one of them, Detective. Is that all you've got? The time for games has ended. You're no longer required.
A most interesting topic. Burn it all down.
Is that all you've got? A precise practice of lethality.
Here comes a fire.
Greetings. Sylvania's future hinges on many controlled variables. Sylvernia's future hinges on many controlled variables. The time for games has ended. Sylvernia's future hinges on many controlled variables. Perhaps you are one of them, Detective.
Explosion? Oh, no bombs here, nope. Only flour. Oh, and Alf's flamethrower. I saw myself in...
Is that all you've got?
Burn it all down!
evaluation.
Is that all you've got? Is that all you've got?
A precise practice of lethality.
Initiating research. Do not hinder my research. Go forth, my little specimens. Obstructed. I'm sorry.
Greetings.
Is that all you've got?
Sylvernia's future hinges on many controlled variables. Perhaps you are one of them, Detective.
Life has not been kind to me. Death, on the other hand, has been a truer friend.
Is that all you've got?
Averted. Trifling obstacle.
Is that all you've got?
A trifling obstacle. There will always be a place for you in my office. Won't you reconsider? A small gratuity for a job well done. out. This is the place. Haste. I have 6 meetings to attend.
Is that all you've got? Is that all you've got? Is that all you've got?
exceeds expectations. Activating Predator Protocol.
Still no longer required. The time for games has ended. Is that all you've got?
Initiating research.
Greetings.
Mission failed. Requesting extraction.
Sylvania's future hinges on many controlled variables. Perhaps you are one of them, Detective. Sylvania's future hinges. Off already? Well, I suppose I must admit I envy you in that regard.
This photo? No. Impossible. The constabulary have kept the Nameless Ashes case strictly confidential.
We don't know how this connects to the Nameless Ashes case, yet it proves that Grimm faked his death. He'd planned in advance and hidden the notebook. What landed Grimm in deadly trouble is within this notebook. A man in a flat cap. A man dressed in tailored clothing in what appears to be... The notes on the Nameless Ashes scene read like an amateur's observations. The file's titled, "They Are the Cinderellas." There's more than one. A stethoscope and a white linen coat that has been washed and stuffed. Cinderella. Though similarly framed, the photograph was taken from a different angle to the one in the police file.
The Nameless Ashes case. That's the case you've been on.
I assigned the case and brought you in as an assistant to speed things up. So, give it your best.
Yes, sir. I shall certainly do my best.
Grimm named it the Cinderella's case, and in his notebook he used plural pronouns throughout.
Plural. So, it's about the bodies, I reckon, but why Cinderella? This gruesome scene's got nothing to do with fairy tales, has it?
Fairy tale and Cinderella.
Once upon a time, there lived a kind-hearted girl, bullied by her cruel sisters and made to clean the hearth each day, her clothes forever stained with cinders. And so, they called her Cinderella. By chance, she was aided by a fairy and turned into a princess for the palace ball. The prince fell instantly in love, but as the clock struck 12, the magic started to fade. In her haste to leave, she left behind one glass slipper. The prince had every woman in the city try on the slipper, desperate to find Cinderella and reunite with her.
Wait. Cinderella? And a high-heeled shoe? It's just like the case.
Perhaps they're staging their crime as a fairy tale.
Coincidence, perhaps? Then how should we proceed?
We start with our new leads, these photographs. 3 of us, 3 photographs. Let's split up to save time.
I know that face. From the papers, perhaps. I shall search the constabulary archives and figure out his identity.
And I'll look for the doctor. I've a doctor friend myself who may have insider information.
We've fewer leads on this last photo, but Alf and I shall do our best. How goes it? Any leads?
Lauren is optimistic, yet the search will take some time.
What of the doctor? Your contact's helping us out again, is she not? Like when she checked the remains?
Well... yes. She'll help out.
I'm deeply sorry, Master Detective. We've no substantial leads on this last photo.
You don't have much to work with. Don't fret about it. Just tell me what you found for now.
The background tells us little, but he's dressed to the nines, suggesting that it's natural to him. No doubt a rich man.
Rich man. Now why does that phrase ring a bell? A rich man. Much akin to the mystery of the stolen silver. Mere coincidence, or...
Ah!
What is it, Alf?
The bread! Alf knows that bread. Alf does. Alf saw it out on the street, round and fluffy. Alf thought it looked a treat. You can buy it on Felix Lane, but, Alf doesn't know the way.
Thank you, Alf. Then we have a lead. Felix Lane is just south of my office. Shall we?
Where could Grimm be hiding, Detective? Find him, and these mysteries will unravel before us.
I've got a feeling that rooting Grimm out may not be such a good... A triangular flag with red and yellow stripes. Just like in the photo. Let's keep going and find where the photo was taken.
This is the place. We should up.
Welcome to Wheaty Baker and Deli. Our goods are as fresh as they come. There you go. We've a nice joyous soda almost.
Excuse me, miss?
Oh, I've seen you in the paper. Oh, and a friend of yours?
That's very kind of you. But we're actually here looking for someone.
Do you recognize this man?
Ah, sure I do. Used to be a regular.
Well, I'll be. You forget my name all the time, Mrs. Commos, but you remember him. And here I thought your memory was failing.
Well, mainly because a short blonde fellow came looking for him already.
Short and blonde? That's likely Grim.
Do you know why the blonde boy wanted him?
Afraid not. But the two started trading blows and knocked my bread over too. Goodness me. That's the last I saw of him. His maid comes in his stead these days.
A loaf each of joyous soda and salt bread. As per usual, Mrs. Commons. Thank you.
Ah, speak of the devil.
Good day. Might we ask you a few questions, please?
Greetings. Miss 306 at your service. How may I help you?
We'd like to meet with your employer.
And why, may I ask? He is awfully busy and isn't keen on unannounced...
We would like to...
They've made it quite clear they're not interested. I need to find a way... The accessories that she's wearing are far from cheap. She has a friendly demeanor, but chooses her words carefully. She is no ordinary maid. Armed and trained, we know he's rich. Time to see what he's really made of. We're here regarding your master's business. His considerable assets have undoubtedly... But all you can do is react. You cannot guarantee your master's fortune will remain entirely safe. Unless... What if I told you I have a way to solve the problem?
Huh? Detective's an expert in this field. Act now, and we may protect his...
Is that so? Then I shall arrange him. He is working at the Royal Bank at present. You may inquire for...
Your loaves, ma'am.
I thought we were done for when she first shut us down. But your quick thinking saved us there, Detective.
You reacted pretty quickly too. Instead of accepting defeat, find a way to get your foot in the door. That's our lead. Let's head to the Royal... It's on 4 Crown Street Finance Quarter. Let's go.
Heavens! 4 Crown Street is so fancy. The latest products, be that fashion, books, silvercraft gear. It's all sold here first.
Quite the 4 Crowns expert, aren't you?
It's actually my first time seeing it in person. I'd love to look around it properly. One day, when time allows it.
They say thieves have their eye on the royal bank.
Not just any thief, the rogue.
Something seems to have them all worked up.
The bank's locked up tight. I think the rogue will still make a move.
The truth will out. The rogue always sends a taunting warning first.
Faith! Hey, mind your own business! That rogue runs free, while I get caught for nicking a few coins.
That rogue is the talk of the town. Lots of rumors about.
Let's focus on the matter at hand. The royal bank.
Ugh, Gravelkin. You can tell just by looking at her.
Halt! No entry for you.
Why?
She's not our clientele, as is clear by her clothing. Letting her in would damage our image.
A bank with a dress code? Ridiculous. Let her in.
I am here on business and will be no trouble. I abide by the rules.
He can enter, you can't. Rules are rules. Leave if you don't like them.
Let it go, Master Detective. I'd hate for this to waste your time. Please, go ahead and find Mr. Bolden. I shall wait for you nearby.
I will be quick.
What do I do, little ants? Instead of accepting defeat, find a way to get your foot in the door. It won't do to waste more time. I must do whatever is in my power. I need to persevere.
Who might she work for, eh? That high-level maid just now.
Bolden. The High...
Bolden's rich indeed. He holds serious power in the Royal Bank.
Oh, trust me on this. Bolden's foreign venture had a 40% profit in merely...
Your aunt got in on it too. That figure...
Act quickly. Entry...
So, nobles are investing in Bolden, and this